The Office of the Inspector General of the Gambia Police Force on Wednesday evening confirmed the arrest of Mr. Usman Bojang from Brufut Bojang Kunda in connection to the recent shooting at the Sukuta traffic light junction, which resulted in the loss of two police officers, PC Pate Jalo and PC Sang J. Gomez, and left double PC Ansi Jawo in critical condition. The apprehension of the suspect, according to the Gambia Police Force, was executed with precision, leading to his capture in Jululung in Casamance. Currently, Bojang is under police custody, and investigation to unveil the motives behind the shooting of police officers is underway. The Gambian leader, President Barrow, who led the condemnation of the tragic act, has expressed deep sadness and said it undermines the peace and security of the country.
This is very unprecedented. It is shocking and is very painful. It's something that we are not expecting in this country. As the minister said, it have happened. It's unfortunate. We have to see how best we can work together so that it will not happen again in this country. We call on these meetings so that I can be adequately informed about the incident.
Before the arrestation of the suspected gunman, President Adama Barrow summoned the National Security Council for a meeting where he described the incident as a terror attack. However, his government remains committed to maintaining peace and security. The president also announced that $1 million he will be rewarded for any information leading to his arrest. The president, accompanied by some cabinet ministers and security chiefs, visited the wounded officer currently receiving treatment and presented $100,000 to her. He further paid his last respects to the deceased at the mortuary at the country's main referral hospital.
But we will get to the bottom of this. And as we get to the bottom, we will work together to improve our security and to continue 24 hours policing this country to make sure we guarantee security, peace, and stability to the Gambian people.
National Assembly members have also joined in condemning the shooting. The matter of the day was raised by the member for Kantora and Majority Leader, Honorable Bleji Tunkara, on Wednesday morning.
Mr. Speaker, I condemn these senseless and act of violence and urge the executive to leave no stone unturned to bring the perpetrators to book. This country is our country of law, and this Assembly has the responsibility and moral duty to ensure that this doesn't descend into a jungle. Our thoughts and prayers go to the victim family and loved ones during this time of unimaginable grief, and I wish to urge the government to do all what it can to support the families of these young gallant men who lost their life in this tragic manner and be granted a befitting burial.
The member for Fonyi Councillor, Honorable Almami Jiba, who seconded the motion, made a list of recommendations to prevent the reoccurrence of such act in the future.
The security force, especially those mounting strategic positions, be armed. The Police Act be reviewed to ensure that not just the police intervention units are armed, but the general duty police, drug law enforcement, and other security apparatus be armed on duties. 2, the security force should have their communication mechanism enhanced, and as soon as possible. It is sad to note that officers presently using outdated communication gadgets and undesignated devices like mobile phones when on duties.
Namfola Trikunda Sabaji is, however, against the suggestion for officers to be armed.
Only police stations, but every individual police officer to be carrying gun can also have some devastating consequences. So let's be very strategic about that. We can arm them with body cameras. Every police officer can be armed with a body camera. That is very
to secure ourselves by arming our security personnel.
The Namfo Fuladu West, Jibi Mbalo, calls for the reintroduction of the death penalty.
Being shot to death, we need to take matters very seriously. Urging the executive, especially the president, to change a little bit. Let him give us the bitter test of those doing wrong. This country have to move. And the people that are distracting this country, they should be put to book with the hardest punishment. If these people are caught, I don't expect them to be taken to prison. I am suggesting that we introduce back the death penalty.
Meanwhile, according to the government spokesperson, Ibrahim J. Sankare, new suspects were identified last night and some has been arrested. The unfortunate tragic shooting of the police officers has left the nation in shock, thus generating wide public condemnation, including from religious and political leaders and human rights advocates. Maria Madem, reporting for Star TV News.